Hey guys, Velocity here, and I am just super. I'm back at my setup. I can do whatever I want. I joined this game late. So today I'm going to be talking about ideas for future Call of Duties. And since the next one is the Infinity Ward one, I thought it's called Call of Duty Ghosts. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you did. But so I thought I might as well play some their last game, which was Modern Warfare 3. So I hopped on, got this game. I went for the double Moab, but failed. I only got one. So yeah, that's what this game is. That's the reason I did Modern Warfare 3 was because the next one was Ghosts, and so I wanted to Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for it. So anyway, what I'm gonna be hopping right into is my ideas for future Call of Duties, and that might apply to just Ghosts. Maybe it won't apply to Ghosts because it's my idea, and I'm a small channel on the YouTube, so who cares? But anyway, I have some ideas that I think might make the game better. And the first one is no UAV if you're using Ghost, especially if it's Ghost, or it's probably like Assassin or Cold Blooded or whatever Ghost decides to call it, Infinity Ward or whatever they want to do it. But I feel like when people are camping in a corner with their Ghosts and then they still use UAV, that's not fair, right? You shouldn't be able to have a UAV if you're not even on it when the other team gets it. So that's one of those things that doesn't really need to think. But I think the biggest thing is no knifing if you're damaged. What this would do is it would entirely stop panic knifing. So that way, if you're coming around the corner, you get a few shots on a guy, he can't knife you anymore. But if, like, you sneak up behind someone, you can knife him. If you're quicker than he can shoot, you can knife him. But what I think is annoying, when you get them one bullet from health and she's like, snap. I mean, I don't panic knife. I have it on tactical, and my reaction speed's still decent. People will still call me out for panic knifing, and I agree, it's annoying, and I would be fine if knifing would be taken right out of the game, but I'm not foreseeing that happening anytime soon, so what my idea is just make it so you can't knife if you're damaged. Then after that, we're going to move on to launchers. Launchers, if only compared to Treyarch games, launchers were pretty bad, but in Modern Warfare 3 it was decent. However, I would like to see a lot more of them, like, vehicle only, because you really wouldn't be using... I guess you would if there was like, a whole group of people, but I don't know, they're just annoying, especially when there are people who have that gold and that's their own. They have like all diamond launchers and stuff. I actually have a golden RPG, believe it or not. I did that the first week. I got that right after I had the DSR 50 gold, but that was kind of a little joke thing I had done. Then next, no death streaks, just none. Death streaks pretty much ruined Modern Warfare 3. I'm not sure if this commentary is going to go past the game, which is... So there might be another video at the end, I'm not sure yet, because I haven't recorded it. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to put one in. Hopefully, it'll be another Moab if I do need another video. But then, so no death streaks, because that pretty much ruins it. I'm going to turn on the light so I can read my notepad a little better. Okay, there we go. Grenade damage reduced, pretty much the same thing. It goes along with the whole reduced rocket launchers, because explosives knifing. Look at that. That was actually a pretty cool throwing knife. But not for me. At the time, I was a little bit angry. As you saw at the beginning of this gameplay, I died on 17 kill streaks. That could have been a Moab. And then at the end of the gameplay, I died like at a 20 kill streak. So, in reality, this game has the potential to be a triple Moab, but unfortunately I only got one. I still haven't gotten the double Moab. I'm working for it. I'd like to see a specialist health boost. There's talk about there being a 35-point streak or gun streak in Ghosts. So if that's the case, I would really love to see a health boost, like maybe just a 10% health boost once you get specialist bonus, because, I don't know, that's something I've always wanted. I should have just stuck with the guy I was shooting at there. I died, I'm sorry. Next, we're going to want, if stood still too long, you would show up on the enemy minimap. It's kind of like the concept of Ghost in Black Ops 2, but I'm just saying, if someone's in the corner, just pop them on the minimap, you know? Like, I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to do, since it's pretty much the same as a perk, so I feel like they could get that coded if they wanted to, and I think that would solve a lot of problems camping. Like, if you just stood still, just pop up on the minimap, and that would completely eliminate camping. Well, it wouldn't eliminate it, they'd still do it, but you know where they are. And, how did I even see that guy? Aimbot Pro. Anyway, so now, increased explosive delay, because it was pretty much fine in Modern Warfare 3, where you could get down and stuff, except for bouncing betties. Bouncing betties still tick me off, and in Black Ops 2, bouncing betties were pretty easy because you could just go crouch, but I think they were a bit faster, so it was kind of evened out. But explosive delays, claymores, not many people use them, but when they do, it'll kill you just like that. There's not really much you can do unless you have, like, a lagging thing. I don't mean like a mod, I mean, like, what's it called? Isn't it Stalker Pro, which causes explosives to trip longer? I'm not sure. But then, what I'd like to see is shots that go where the gun is pointed. I'm not sure if Black Ops 2 would fix this, but I know, like, in Black Ops 1, you could aim down your sight or I mean, you could hip fire and it would just not go where you're pointed at. You know, um, that's always been something I haven't been a huge fan of. This is actually a pretty quick MOAB when I get it. It's like a 2-minute MOAB, so it's not Moab, whatever you guys. So yeah, I'd like the shots to just go where they are instead of having like the whole random spots. I think they're gonna keep that in the game, and I'd like on PC. I don't really play PC that much. Look, Jatabi's up. Wait, I can't even read it from here. It's just a small little window. I remember it popping up sometime in it, and I'd like to have mods back on PC. I'm really not into the PC world, but I know that right now the only mods you can do is if you go back to old things. I think COD 4. You can do, I think there were some World at War mods as well, but I don't think that's nearly as popular as COD 4 because World at War didn't do quite as well. Oh, by the way, they are bringing like the Dig map back, and I thought that was actually a really good map from World at War. I never played it, but I've played it at a friend's house, and there's the only MOAB I get, unfortunately. Cry. So now we're going to get into some game modes I have ideas for. The first one was originally... I'm going to point out the ones that were my ideas versus the ones that I think would be good into it. The first one was planned to be in Black Ops 2, but unfortunately wasn't. I'm not sure why. But it's called Escort, and it's basically similar to Search and Destroy in that there's no respawns per round. And you try and get one person to this one point that would be kind of like a hard point. It would be called Escort, which is the name that they were going to go with it. So that's what I'm going to use too. Yeah, you try and get them there, and then you try and do it. And the other team's goal would be to try and kill him before he could get to the spot. It'd be called Escort. That's how that would go. Second is King of the Hill. Basically what this is, it's like a free-for-all, but for kills to count, they have to be from the hill. What this would do is it actually makes so free-for-alls can go a lot longer, or they can actually be shorter. If you're good at staying on the hill and holding one area down, you can do well there. Next, an extended team deathmatch. Team deathmatch is way too short, and I almost never play it just simply because of that fact. Look at that guy just corner camping like that. But team deathmatch is way too short. An extended one would definitely be awesome because a lot of people are like, play the objective if you were playing with domination, and in TDM, they're like, go play TDM, but in TDM, that's only like 75 kills, and that's no fun. In this game, I got more than that. I got 82 kills in this game. So, that's, no, I don't want to play a game where I would have to get every single kill. Look at this, I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. Next would be a game that I kind of made up, and I call it Siege. I'm not sure why, it's just what popped into my mind. Basically what this is it's standard 6v6, and every time you die, you switch teams, and there'd be no time limit, and the first team to have every single person on their side wins, right? So, pretty simple. I like the concept of it. Obviously, I'm saying that. Next would be Bomb Rush. It'd be similar to Sabotage. There'd be one center bomb, or the third round of Demolition, if you're playing Modern Warfare 3, where there's one bomb both teams are trying to plant it. So, yeah, but there would be no respawn delay, because that's one problem I had with Sabotage. And I don't know why Sabotage wasn't in Black Ops 2. It was in almost every other Call of Duty, and look at this. I was on an insane streak here. I thought for sure I was going to get... but that happened! It was close to the end of the game, so there's nothing really much I could do. But next would be Commando. Basically what this would be is, it started out as like an 18-man free-for-all, and the first person to get a kill would become the Hunted. It would be everyone against him, and every time you kill that person, you become the Hunted, and you become that one guy who is against everyone else. So it's basically just constantly switching who's being hunted, what team you're on, and that'd be a lot of fun, in my opinion. Next is Traitor. It'd be similar to a team deathmatch, but at about halfway through the game, there'll be a Traitor where you can kill both teams can kill you. I just think that would be a fun aspect. Like, it would almost seem like a mod, but it wouldn't be. It would be awesome. Next is Juggernaut. What that would be is there'd be one Juggernaut, assuming that they bring Juggernaut back, but if there was one Juggernaut on both teams, that was the end of the game. We lost. I'm sorry. But halfway through the video, and I'm only about halfway through my notes. So what that means is I gotta hurry it up here. And I'm also gonna have to record another video, which is good for you guys. You get to see 2 MOABs. Call it double MOAB. Anyway, so Juggernaut, basically there's one Juggernaut on both teams, and your objective is to kill the other Juggernaut before the time runs out. So that shouldn't be too difficult to do, right? Right. Anyway, then random class playlist. That's a playlist I would like to see where it would have all these, where basically when you spawn in, you don't choose your weapon, it gives you a random class, and it will have a whole bunch of different game modes. It kind of be like a mosh pit. And then, so yeah, that'd be it for that. I'd like to see an improved theater, because for Modern Warfare 3, it was awful. As you could see, there was a lot of like, click, 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 you know, that thing. I was shaking what my mama gave me just then. And after that, I'd like to see a war playlist. My idea with this is that there'd just be this absolutely massive map that can hold up to thousands of people. You can spawn in, and you get your one chance, and you get to go to war, you know? It'd be thousands of people just playing on it, and it'd just be absolutely hectic. It'd be like a real war. Like, it'd just be this massive map. Then again, Call of Duty is not really the place for that, but I think it would be a fun aspect to bring into the game. We could still get the kill streaks, and like, say there was like a Moab, it wouldn't kill everyone, but it kills everyone within like a certain radius of you. Like, I think that'd be cool. Next, I'd like a minigames playlist. I also have a couple of minigames I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna go through them, okay? So, hide and seek is basically, well, the reason I want minigames is because before this, you either had to play some COD 4 mods, or you had to go play a different game. There was never any really minigames except for, like, the party games that were in the Treyarch games. So, the first one is hide and seek. Basically what that is you can choose an item and you try and blend it with the map. It's taken from Minecraft idea. And next is an original idea of my own, basically a cube. You're in this giant white cube, like with no walls or anything, and it's just empty. There's no cover. It's just you shooting. You can pick up bodies as meat shield. That would be awesome in my opinion. Next is also, this one I think is from COD 4. It's Death Run. That'd be fun if it was actually in the core game. It'd still be in a minigames player, so it wouldn't count towards your ranking or anything. It'd just be things that would be fun, like over party chat. Now that the PS4 has party chat, it would be a lot of fun. Next is Hunger Games. Basically what that would be taken from Minecraft, and there'd be care packages scattered around the map where you can go get different class loadouts, and maybe there could be like armor, and maybe there'd be like maybe a Juggernaut suit. It'd be a reduced one though, because it is like a free-for-all thing. And then so then you get 1 life in that, and that basically be how it is in Minecraft. Next we have Wipeout. Basically what that is there's like 12 to 18 players, and this is my idea, just to let you know. There would be one guy who becomes like the person who's trying to wipe everyone out, and every time he gets a kill, that guy can't respawn until the guy who's trying to kill everybody is dead. The game has a 5-minute time limit, and if you, as the wipeouter, can kill everybody on the other team before you die, then you win, and if the time runs out on the other team before you can kill everyone, then they win. So, just kind of be a fun little aspect thing. I do have a lot of other ideas too, but I'm only giving you a few of them because I kind of want to make this video less than 20 minutes. I allotted 17 minutes for me to talk, and I'm at 12 right now, which isn't bad. Next is Knockout. Basically what that would be is when you'd be on this platform, right? And then every single time you shoot or knife, instead of damaging them, what it would do is it would push them back. Your goal would be to knock everyone off of the map, which I think that'd be a fun aspect, unlike anything ever in Call of Duty. Next would be Hot Potato. You'd be in this small room with loads of people. You'd have nothing on your class, no knife, nothing. And then there'd just be grenades pouring down everywhere. You'd be throwing them. I think it would be like the Hardline Pro thing from Black Ops 1, where, no, that wasn't Hard, that was Warlord. I'm not sure what it was. It might have been Hardline Pro, I'm not sure. But the thing where it let you reset the grenades and you could keep throwing them around, and then the last one to survive would win. I think that would be a fun game mode to have in. Next would be Scavenger, right? So it'd be similar to All or Nothing in the fact that you start out with nothing, then you go around, and then you pick up all these scavenger packs, and then you'd be ready to go in that sense. So yeah, now I'm going to get on to what Treyarch can do. This isn't my idea, but I would really encourage Treyarch to make a zombie storyline. I know they have the hidden storyline, we can follow the Easter eggs, but for the most part I just play zombies solo, because there aren't many places to train, and even on Transit where there are too many places to train, if you go down you can't really get to one another. So I'm not a huge fan of Transit, but I do like Buried, I like Mob of the Dead, and I like Die Rise. So, actually, Nuketown Zombies I have very mixed feelings about, because with Nuketown, sometimes you can get Juggernaut on like round 2, sometimes it's not till like round 20, and that's very nice. Juggernaut, not Juggernaut, I misspoke there, my apologies. So next, we're going to get into a higher kill streak. I think that's a huge reason why people lose interest in Treyarch games. Personally, I'm still interested in it, but that's just me. A lot of people have really kind of drifted away from playing Black Ops 2 right now, because it's like 9 months into it, and there's only like 3 months left, and people haven't been playing it that much. And I think the reason is that there's just not that high kill streak that it really needs. That's where I think Infinity Ward just might have the one-up over Treyarch in that high kill streak aspect. So, yeah, that's what they really need. And I've got a couple map ideas, too. Basically what it is, in Black Ops 2, they were going more for the apocalypse kind of idea, right? Where they were having lava everywhere, there was like zombies taking over, it just was like a world in chaos, right? What I'd like to see is kind of like an aftermath of that, where the lava's gone, and everything's just kind of overgrown, right? I think it'd be really cool to fight in an old abandoned amusement. Look, if you've ever looked at pictures of abandoned amusement parks, they look amazing. Just anything abandoned. Like an abandoned sanctuary would be an amazing zombies map, and I would love to see it put into reality, into the next Treyarch game. As for that, that's pretty much it. I've got a few more game modes I would like to go over, but I really don't have much time, and they weren't as good as the ones I said in this video. I tried to pick and choose the best ones I thought should be included. Oh yeah, one last thing I'd like to do for minigames is just kind of have like an all-out Juggernaut battle. You know, just you're in Juggernaut suits just fighting each other. That'd be fun. I know you can do it in private matches, but that's no fun. No one, like, not everyone is like this giant YouTuber. I know I'm not. I'm a small YouTuber, but like there are these giant YouTubers that just make these lobbies, and they can fill it up in a moment's notice. Just, hey, I have this open lobby, come join. But not everyone has that luxury. Maybe they'll have like 3 or 4 friends online. You just can't have much fun. But that's been my ideas for the future Call of Duty. I think I'm definitely gonna have to put a new video here because I went like, I went 7 minutes past. So I'm gonna find a 7-minute gameplay. I'm gonna toss it on in here. Well, thank you guys for watching. That will be